Sam, you're in the basement?
Yeah, dude, I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground in Sue's and Jim's room because this is the only place where it's quiet, and I'm also alone. So sorry that I'm like backlit while also being lit from a top. I look like I'm on an operating table while also not being visible from the face up. So sorry if you're one of the freaks who has to watch men talk to enjoy their banter. I apologize.
This is the best you've looked. Less is more. Also, you're always like right in front of a window that blasts us. So this is good. They know what you look like. This is proof of life.
How about
they
this?
know you've been fishing.
Is this is kind of better, I think.
So
Now you guys can ask me like questions, and I will answer them sincerely because no one can tell it's me. So go ahead and ask me anything.
What?
What's your greatest
No one can
fear?
prove it's me. I look like the cover of Fear and Loathing right now. I've gone full gonzo.
Do you know how stupid you look in that hat?
So I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think I look cool as hell.
Is that the hat that you had in the pool where you thought that I was so dumb that I didn't know where you were?
Yeah.
Because your
100%.
hand was in the hat?
Yes.
Okay, I was pretty sure.
Dude, you know who I look like? I look like what was that Kevin Bacon movie where he was invisible?
Oh,
Hollow Man.
Yeah.
This is like when Hollow Man goes out in real life, like, into the world. He has to wear like a bunch of bandages all over his arm and a long sleeve and gloves and a hat. I've gone Hollow Man.
didn't he like tweak a nipple in that movie?
He committed a sexual assault in that film. And also, I think it was rated PG-13.
It was. I remember seeing it. The thing sticking with me is the nipple tweaking.
If you get the power of invisibility, you can tweak.
Oh, dude, you're lucky if all you do is tweak. You're showing a lot of willpower if all you do when you're invisible is honk a little nippy.
Well, also,
you know what I mean.
What?
I don't know if lucky is the term, but you're a good guy if all you do is honk.
Also, though, I think his whole thing, like him and his researchers, was trying to discover how to make people be invisible. So if a woman was like, yeah, I got tweaked by somebody and I couldn't see it, then it wouldn't take the best detective in the world to realize maybe we should ask the team of scientists who are developing invisibility technology.
The fun thing about that movie was you see a boob in that movie, but for some reason USA Network's like titty filters failed that. So I remember committing the sin of Onan in my aunt's basement to that film. And it was like, it's a fleeting little glimpse. That's all you needed back then. You just had to have enough like oil in the pump to prime it up, and then you could let it rip. You didn't need to have full-on ocular contact the whole time like you do nowadays. You didn't need to have a gun in your mouth like you do now. You know,
we've talked about it. How I just needed the audio because the porn channels were scrambled. I don't know that I could have done it. Maybe when I was like very new to whacking, could I do a fleeting hooter on USA?
Well, yeah, but think about it. Like, I like to think about it like you're in a moving car, and if you drove by a chick flashing you at like 100 miles per hour, you could finish it by the next on-ramp, you know? Lund, you know, you're the king of car whacking.
No, I've done it once. Meanwhile, when I was at
they call you the wheel man.
when I was at SFO, Becker, Sam and I were texting.
Some things are sacred.
I'm talking about it.
Oh, no.
I think I said something about maybe I'll skyjack it, and Sam was like, "Oh yeah, do it. I do it all the time." And I was like, "Shut up, you're full of shit." And he was like, "No, I always do it." And I was like, "No, you don't." And he was like, "Go in the bathroom." And I was like, "I would never do that." And he was like, "I do it constantly."
Okay, like, so you're being a bit like, I don't do it constantly. I don't do it all the time, but I have definitely hit that release valve at 80,000 feet. Sometimes you have to.
That's wild. Well, yeah, when you have the shorts that you wear, you do have to get rid of a fucking boner.
Correct. And also, when I fall asleep on a plane, I often wake up. I wake up like the ancestors of Pingo Jones. I wake up cave sprung. You know
And
what
you
I
sleep
mean?
and you sleep on pretty much every flight. So I don't think
Oh,
I'm being
yeah.
hyperbolic when I say that you've skyjacked it a bunch.
Right. So your corollary does hold true, but the issue is that I usually sleep all the way till the end, till the wheels hit the ground.
Okay.
And then I just have this frantic erection that I have to like try and abate through sheer willpower as I'm sitting there. And I can't, I can't pull the pin on that thing. But if I wake up halfway through, and I think the most jarring thing I said to you was that you have to go to the bathroom pre-hard. You have to do the walk to the bathroom hard, which
Well, yeah,
is
because I said
is insane. That
the
is
idea-
insane.
the idea of going into the bathroom and jacking it and then coming out and there's like 12 people lined up looking at you like
Yeah.
he either shit or he jacked, and he was like soft jacking, and then he finally was able to come. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, no, you don't want a line. You don't want a queue to build behind you as you're in there doing what has to be done. But yeah, I do go in ready, if you will, and deal with it very quickly, and then leave whistling. Just another day at the office, gentlemen. How about those IPOs?
I don't know why my shit smells like cum today, but hey, I had a couple pop
I
tarts.
shouldn't have eaten all those. I shouldn't have eaten all those Russian olives, gentlemen. I'm sorry. You are what you eat, and I eat money, gentlemen.
You're walking towards the bathroom, cocked, and a 4-year-old just comes running up the aisle, right into your hard dick.
Yeah, and you impale them. You lobotomize them. So, dude, remember Sharpie's bit about his nephew kissing him on the penis?
Yeah.
So Susu's 3.5. She's like right there. So now she'll like run. She'll be like, Sam, and then she just charges. And now I have to like prep myself, and I just lower myself so she bounces off my belly. But otherwise, I've almost taken a couple right in the pills from my beautiful little niece.
Oh yeah, you got to be on alert.
She goes human torpedo.
Don't let
But
it
yeah,
happen.
I just want to clear it up with the listeners. I don't do it all the time, and I do think that you would probably enjoy it because you have that like ex-Catholic shame in you, and think about how close to God you are when you're doing that. It's like the ultimate affront to His will.
Not Catholic.
Whatever you were, Ukrainian Orthodox,
Mm-hmm.
Higuinus. I can't remember.
Yeah, we prayed to our ancestors, including my great grandma Haganoush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was that woman's name? Paul Cross's lady's name was Armenian. I can't remember what it was though. It was pretty fun. It was no Haganoush, but I told her how my great grandma was Haganoush, also known as Haigui, and she didn't bat an eye. She was like, "Yes, that's a very pretty name." It's like, shut up. Damn it. Oh yeah, so you fly pretty much every weekend, so twice a weekend.
Yeah,
eight times a month.
Yeah,
about almost 100 times a year you fly. How many of those times do you jack? 50.
So this year already, I've flown 71 times. I just looked on United and all the other ones. So I'd say maybe 10. Maybe that's 10 times I've done it this year. That's not that much if you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
I guess because you fly so much, it's not as weird.
Yeah.
It's your second office.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I'm not in the as we call it in the business, the cockpit. I'm not in there like the whole time. I'm in there for 6 minutes. The issue is the cleanup because I'm right there. It just goes in the sink. Big deal. Who cares?
Sink. Oh.
Where else am I going to put it?
I figured the toilet. I don't know.
No, I'm too tall. I mean, in there, I'm already in an upright coffin. So it's like, it's like I'm on the elevator going up to see God or down to see the devil, depending on if we're, about to land. I was in there one time when they put on they put on one of those frantic mandatory seatbelts, buckle seatbelts. So there was a bit of turbulence, but that only sweetened the pot. Just spraying everywhere. No.
Yeah, and it's all streaky on the glass of the
Yeah.
mirror.
Are you vaping in there? Yes. Yes, I am.
I'm trying
100%.
Trying to break the fucking smoke detector, and it won't yield.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Did you try it though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm always doing window lately, and so I would not love.
I'm in window every time, baby.
That's right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be. Excuse me, if you don't mind, I'd like to go jack.
Yeah.
I don't like lying, so I'd have to be like, hey, I'm gonna try to pee, but I'm mostly going in there to jack. So you could not fall asleep while I'm in there. I don't want to have to wake you up.
The thought of you crawling over someone's sleeping lap and you're like bent over them face to face and they wake up and they're like, what do you want? And you're like, I just want to let you know, I'm just going pee. All right. Nothing crazy is going to happen in there. I'm just going number one. So don't worry. Go back to bed. And then you like put your fingers on their eyelids and pull them down. All right. Shh. Night, night. I'm only peeing. See you later.
I promise. Yeah. Part of getting hard on the way there is lying to the seatmate.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, after the hell of flying to Arcata next to old Restless Egg, he was Restless Egg because he was short and squat and he couldn't fucking sit still. But after that, I was kissed by the sky gods because on the way home I did a short flight to SFO, layover, and then a flight to Denver, and both times nobody next to me. On the flight to Denver, I was back in a big boy plane, so there were 3 seats across, nobody in the middle. In the aisle was a tall, skinny young man who fell asleep almost like bent in half, because we didn't have anybody in the middle. He kind of turned towards the middle seat, and then
human question mark.
Oh God, it looked awful. It looked like he was Becker in high school. He was all H'd up and he was just like crumpled into a ball. It was it didn't look great, but I think he slept most of the time. And then this dude behind me couldn't fucking, he must have had back problems or something. He was a former power lifter because he was like kicking my seat. Like I was like, what are you doing back there? And then eventually I looked and I saw he was in the aisle, like towards the back of the plane, like stretching his back and shit. So he was going through it. I felt bad for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that question mark move is really good. If you go Riddler posture and you dot your own I, that is a solid move.
Yeah, I don't like getting Megan, I think, ordered me one of those cubes that you put your arms in and your neck, your head into.
Oh, dude, yes.
You blow it up.
Yes, great gift.
That should be coming, and the only thing that sucks is if you involve the tray table, then you're gonna get shit. I guess it's just takeoff and landing, but I don't like the idea of nailing it and then you get woken up with like a half hour to go, 45 minutes to go because of the tray table sitch. But
so there's a lot of options. You have that one, the inflatable head hammock, which is a cool move. I mean, you look insane when you're blowing it up. You look like you just escaped some kind of laboratory. I had one of those, but I popped it once. But yeah, you're just sitting there. You're like, oh, hey, so, well, you been to Cleveland before? Yeah, it's a great city. It's a great city. All right, see you later.
you glide on it out the emergency exit.
Yeah,
they didn't have a connecting flight, so I had to improvise. And you just fucking sail off into the sunset.
There's another cool one that you have where it's like a band that you put around your forehead, and then you put the other side of the band on the back of the seat, so it keeps your head up. Because there's a big issue when you go to nod and you finally nod off, you jar yourself awake. But yeah, if you can pin your head back against the seat, And that one looks like the state made you wear that instead of an ankle monitor. It's like, well, we have to know where he is when he's in the sky. It's just like fucking spy supplies is all it is. But really,
new type of parole where it monitors your thoughts. You're a thought criminal, and so you can't can't think about what you'd do if you were invisible. So they have to link up with you via satellite.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, it's even worse if they get in there and they find out what you could do if you could fly. Because you technically are flying. And if you could fly, you could go around tweaking all over the world. I think the thing about flying, though, if I could fly, it'd probably be as fast as I could run, which is not that fast at all. So I'd still just be like going 3 miles per hour, you know?
So
like it would take me like
you.
an hour and a half to get to fucking cruising altitude if I was flying. Yeah. I'm just like 12 feet off the ground. Like, haha, they'll never catch me up here. I've been tweaking all over the American Southwest, and they're like, all right, just get a big net, get like a pool cleaning net, we'll pull them down. No one ever talks about how fast you get to fly. It's just, can you fly?
Well, I think part of it is that it's fantasy, and so it would be cool instead of reality where like everything it sucks.
Well, you're invisible. You're invisible, but they can still smell you. You're like, oh crap.
Yeah. You're invisible except for your dick and balls. It's like, god damn it.
Yeah, well, no one will see me.
Yeah, you have to be scared all the time. Well, you would be scared of getting caught. So you'd solve your own problem, but you get horned up. It's like, fuck. I gotta get out of here.
You just lay down.
Yeah, put it in the dirt.
Yeah, just lay face down, and people keep tripping over you, and you're like, oh, and they're like, what was that? That rug is real mouthy. Like, shut up. Learn to walk. Who said that? Nobody. You're freaking out. You're losing it, pal.
It's funny to imagine Sue and Jim coming in and fooling around. We'll be quiet. Do your little podcast. They're just tweaking and moaning. You're like, hello, I'm not invisible yet. I'm in here.
They're like, we know.
Yeah, come on. Hey, we've been married for 30 years. We need somebody in the room now.
I'm like, all right, well, I'll just be over. I'm gonna go in the closet. They're like, no, keep potting. Take the earplugs out. Let's hear what Lund has to say. Jim's like, I'm a Lund guy. Oh, he gorts. Oh, dude, I didn't tell you about the sweet kid who wore the finance shirt to my show, the Late Show on Saturday.
Detroit.
Yeah, in Detroit. He was cool. He sat right up front by himself. I was like, way to go, dude. Way to be here by yourself. But anyway, after the show, we talk. He does the picture. He says, by the way, I want to let you know, I am not a Lund guy.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he's a fighter.
Like, all right. Yeah, he is. But I laughed, and he's like, yeah, I know everyone says they're Lund guys just to get to you, but I'm not one, so don't worry. I was like, oh, well, I'm by definition a Lund guy. Oh, dude. Tanner came to the shows. He drove in from Chicago.
Has he been busy? We haven't seen him in months. He's been doing his own thing. Is he cheating on us with finance? What's his problem?
I don't know. I think he was in Chicago and he was in Detroit. I saw him twice this weekend, which means 4 times because he comes to both shows. Shout out Tanner, you're the man.
He's making up for lost time. He's like, sorry, my mom was sick. I had to miss San Diego and fucking Brea. But she's dead now, so it's cool.
I got all of her stuff. Here's her huge bra. She had them. But yeah, I showed.
That's good.
He's the man. But I showed Emily. I was like, check this out, and he showed the tattoo. We have matching tattoos. You know, he has the Baco tat. And then he walked away, and she was like, "What the fuck are you?" He has Live Laugh Lund, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Emily was like, "What the fuck are you doing? People are getting your shit tattooed on them. What's going on?" And I was like, "Nothing. It's cool." And she's like, "I don't like that." And she was like kind of mad for 20 minutes. It's like, no, it's
Man.
good.
Sounds like Emily, Dr. Emily Tallent. We have to say her full name now. We can't be familiar with someone we've known for 12 years. It sounds
Emmy
like
was her slave
Emily
name.
sucks now. But she's not
she quits
working.
her job, and all of a sudden she's just a kept woman now.
Yeah, she's spoiled, and she knows it. She's bratty immediately, saying what goes instead of just going with the flow. She's like, wait a minute, I'm gonna say something to say. Why? Leave me alone. Also, yeah, it's a little weird, but cool too.
I mean, I think it's cool. I'm flattered when everyone, people have running the light tattoos, people have Baco tattoos. I mean,
what running?
I'm just trying to build this little fucking. People get quotes of running the light. There's a guy in Australia on Tasmania who like drew Billy Ray Schaefer, his version, and tattooed it on his lower back. I mean, shit's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. But that's good because I got all these little sleeper cells just planted all over the world. And when I activate them, and they'll know, they'll receive the clarion call. We'll find out who has them worldwide.
A global network. Wait, what was the other? Oh, it was when you were going to run for city council. You're going to have a task force. But yeah, this is global, you're saying.
Yeah, this is so what's going on. Are you hot?
Yeah, it's fucking hot in here. This house is so great, and then no AC. It's like, come on, man, it's fucked. Also, we're back in, our Denver apartment didn't have AC, so.
Oh, I remember.
And we had a year in the apartment, here where we had AC, and it was glorious. Right now, I would let, I don't know, a dozen children starve to death if I could not be as hot as I am right now. Oh God, who would miss them? A couple of parents. Some would be relieved. Not as relieved as me.
Yeah, you'd be doing a favor to like a third of those parents.
Yeah, they'd be stoked, man.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Well, hey, that guy's not wet anymore. That's cool." And also, fucking Conrad's dead, so
do you
I can get the band back together. Yeah, I got my sock on.
Why?
Because my shit's fucked, dude.
You wear it all the time?
Yeah, I dented my shin on my bad leg, on the stasis dermatitis leg, and now I just have this wound on there. And Emmy just like, she's taking good care of me. We keep bandaging it. But yeah, she's like, wear the sock. And I'm like, I don't want to. And she's like, dude, wear the sock. Do you want to? I don't want to be married to a one leg guy.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. It looks stupid. I don't want to play fucking euchre with my sock on. And then everyone's like, whoa, did you hurt your leg? And I got to be like, yes, I heard it through years of neglect and obesity. All right. So yeah. Huh. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it, as did seed oils, as did Madden 2014 hurt my leg real bad. Red Dead Redemption hurt my leg. Yeah. So anyway, the leg might be coming off in old Japan.
No, then we'd have to like carry you around. I have to wheel you around.
Yeah, that's honorable. Put me in a wheelbarrow. Take me to the show.
Oh, dude, I didn't think about it until yesterday, but and I haven't looked it up yet, but we might be able to go to the G1 Climax. It's like a big tournament that is like a month long. It's happening now. I don't know if it's almost over, but if we can go, it's like the second biggest Japanese wrestling event, I think. Wrestle Kingdom is like WrestleMania, and that happened, I think, in January. And then this is also a big deal. There's like a bunch of American wrestlers over there. So that would be sick.
Any that we know?
What?
Any that we know?
Yeah, I mean, like a bunch of AEW guys. I know Eddie Kingston is involved. I think
is the Velvet Dream there?
No, Velveteen Dream is like canceled.
Yeah, I know. He's probably working in Japan. They all get away with it a little more over there. They have different laws.
No. You just said it's honorable to put you in a wheelbarrow. They also don't want to book predators. I think he was messing around with underage girls too. So no,
I think it was boys.
Your favorite will not be there.
I think it was boy.
Your hero. Young boy.
Chris Hero's gonna be there?
No, I don't think so.
What about a wrestler named Chris Hero and he's covered in Suzuki?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he
That'd be
stinks.
cool.
He smells
Yeah.
awful.
He did reek. That was crazy.
He was he did a couple of early Lucha Libre and laughs, and he was stiff, or it made it look real good.
Yeah.
He looked like he was assaulting people.
I loved his body. His body was perfect. It was like a body that I could have if I, had two legs that worked and gave a shit.
Last night I watched the new Dark Side of the Ring. It was about Abdullah the Butcher.
Ugh.
So gross. How much blood was involved with some of his most of his matches. It'd just be gushers, just fucking. And one time I don't know if he was in the match, but they showed footage of a time where a dude in Puerto Rico was like spewing up like pints of blood, and it must have been like half fake or something, but it was so gross. They just show him like vomit a bunch of blood. It was very gross.
Abdullah would make them drink his blood. That was his finisher. Have a pint of me.
You're
Calls
me
with the
now.
bar tab.
I can control you.
Yeah, I never liked him. He
now
was
go
gross.
tweak.
Yeah, be away from me. Go tweak it.
Do my tweak bidding.
Imagine Abdullah the Butcher if he could fly. He'd be like a fucking parade float. They just have to tether him down. He just bumps around in between buildings all over Kansas City.
Yeah, I think he died recently. But yeah, it was disturbing. I should have gone to bed, but instead I watched a pirated version on YouTube of the story of Abdullah, the man who couldn't fly but almost figured it out.
Yeah, I did a deep on Jim Cornette because my YouTube has suggested downloads, and I was driving Susu and Emmy, and when I needed to escape from Baba Black Sheep, I put in my AirPods and just had that downloaded because I didn't have coverage, and I listened to a bunch of Jim Cornette's podcasts. He's pretty cool. I like Corny.
I don't think he is. I listened to clips, but I think overall he sucks. He's not good overall.
He's pissed. He wants the days of wrestling where it's like a man with a black mask on whose finisher is some kind of claw technique to wrestle a dude who has a permed blonde coif and wears a cape to the ring. He wants it to be like the semiotics for Jim Cornette have to be a guy who comes out to I'm a bad guy. A bad guy's coming to the ring now. Watch out, cause I'm bad. Versus another guy who's I am good. Good guys turn to enter the ring. I'm good. That's what Jim needs. He can't have any kind of gray area. And he hates that guy. What was his name? Vincent Russo.
Vince Russo, yeah, they hit each other pretty good.
He won't even say his name. He just says shit stain.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There was just a big Twitter back and forth with Cornette and Matt Hardy and Cornette's co-host Brian Last, where they were just shitty to Hardy, I thought. And Cornette can be fucking shitty. I think some of what he says is right as far as believability or having things make sense. But also he shits on a lot of stuff pretty hard that I don't think is accurate or necessary. We're going to have some Cornette guys coming in swinging because he's got a fucking loyal army.
I'm pro Cornette. I like it.
Yeah, I know.
I yearn for the simple days when Sable was still a waitress at TGI Fridays and China was still a man. He really does not like China.
No?
Yeah. He keeps calling her Jody. He's and then she was China, and she came out, and she had that gimmick with Heartbreak Kid and Triple H, and yeah, she was in love with Triple H, and yeah, he was in love with her. But as soon as he got his ticket sold off her broad ass, it was time for X-Pac to get in there, and how Sean treats him. He bags him, he beds him, he leaves him in Wichita. It's all right. Break it down for me, Corn. The Cornish hen.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've listened to a lot of clips for sure, but I don't like it. I hate listen. I grit
Well,
my
here's
teeth
my.
and I go, "Arr, arr."
Okay, Nathan, let's do the role playing real quick, huh?
Okay, I'm a sushi roll and you are a dinner roll, burnt, no
Okay,
butter.
perfect.
Everybody's pissed.
I was gonna make the exact same joke, but
I'm the man.
I'll be the straight man right now, and you can be
I'm
the funny guy.
You can be jelly roll. Hey man, what's up, man? I regret these tattoos, man.
Hey man, I'm Jelly Roll. My joints hurt so fucking much, dude.
I'm dead, man. My
I've
body
been
doesn't
dead.
know it yet.
My brain's still kicking around up here, man.
I
Okay,
fell
let's
off
say
stage, man.
I kind of am a stage, man.
I got
Use
a
my body.
festival. I got a festival going on my back, man. It's getting old, man. It's been like 6 days, dude.
Well, let's say that you're at an amazing party with Jelly Roll, and you don't want to have to step outside just for your nicotine fix, right?
Oh yeah, I want to get in there. I want to hear every conversation going on at that party. Where are you
Yeah.
from? Where do you work? How do you like it? Have you seen the new Oppenheimer movie?
Well, thanks to Lucy, you don't have to go outside for your nicotine fix because they have the best nicotine products in the biz.
It's hot out
Are
there. I
you
don't want to go out there. There's AC at this party. I'm not leaving. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
call the cops.
Squatters' rights.
I'm in the bathroom. There's only one, and I'm not coming out. Go in the
Doors
yard.
barricaded. I am laying in an inch and a half of water, and I am ripping the coolest farts ever for my fucking live stream. Whether you're a gum man or love a pouch, and I do love a pouch. I was raised in one. You can get what you want and never have to leave the action. There's even more than one way to get your fix, Nathan. Lucy lets you choose your nicotine strength and flavor for a fully custom experience. Well, what's your favorite flavor of Lucy?
I like the mango. I've been chomping on the mango pretty hard. I've also been emailing Lucy asking for a syringe, a nicotine syringe, so that I can go back to my high school days where I used to pound China Brown. But
Well, Lucy will not provide that for sure. No, Lucy only engages in completely legal methods of nicotine distribution. I cannot wait to crank a bunch of Lucy's on my flight over to Japan and then to Australia. And if the Australian government has an issue with me bringing in Lucy breakers, guess what? I'm also bringing in a fucking rifle. All right. So if you take one, you're going to get the business end of the other. Okay.
I keep thinking it was Christchurch, but that's New Zealand. Was it Brisbane? Was the big shooting that got the guns taken away?
I don't know what. 3 people got fucking winged in the arm, and all of a sudden Australia's a nanny state. Come on. I'm bringing some chaos down there when I arrive on August 1st for my shows. And if you want, I mean, they're a great product, honestly. And if you want to shake things up, Lucy pouches come in apple ice, mango, and that espresso flavor fucking rules. It tastes like an affogato. If you want to get your kick faster from that pouch, give Lucy Breakers pouches a try. These suckers contain a liquid capsule to moisten the pouch and get your nicotine even faster. And that rules because they're like a gusher for dudes who work at the bowling alley setting the pins.
That's right. You don't have to go on break. You can keep on working and get those bowling shoes out of the toilet while still mentally being able to relax a little bit.
Yeah, and your ex-old lady just showed up. She's on a date with old Spud. So you can keep ogling her from behind the wickets if you use that Lucy pouches. Visit Lucy.com. No, excuse me. Do not do that. Everyone shut up. Everybody shut up for 2 fucking seconds and let a man do his job. Visit Lucy.co, as in the state abbreviation for Colorado. Visit Lucy.co and use promo code Chubby to get 20% off your first order. Shipping is always free. That's lucy.co, promo code Chubby, to receive 20% off and always free shipping. Here's the fine print, all right? And guess what? You're hearing it from a guy who knows fine pussy.
Go to pussy.co for 20%
No,
off
don't do
your
that.
first order.
No, pussy.co is redirects from nathanlund.com now, I think. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age. Every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. So go to lucy.co and use promo code Chubby to help out the pod and also help you stay cool. Speaking of hating people that I like, how quickly do you think we're going to want to kill each other in Japan?
Not quickly. I'm excited.
Me too.
I need to figure
I'm never
out.
going to want to kill you. I'm the one who pisses you off, and then you're mad at me.
I'll take it out on Becker and Bonzo.
Yeah.
I think it'll be tough to have the four of us be on the same page the whole time. And also, Bonzo's going to like film 24/7. That'll get old. I'll be annoyed. I'll have to pretend to love it. Oh yeah, definitely want to make content the whole time instead of enjoying.
No, you do not have to. You do not have to pretend to love it. Just be yourself. Because Barstool dropped the bag on me, and now we're in business with the Stoolies. So yeah, you being pissed that we're ascending will be very much on brand, and I'm okay with that.
Oh fuck! I think I just sharted. No, I'm good. It was close though. Fuck. I fucked around. I almost found out. Yeah, Barstool and Cornette, two of the pillars of the online community.
I just saw the sincere look in your eye when it happened.
The fear, yeah.
Yeah.
It was close.
Oh,
so
shit.
annoying. So annoying that you can't get like really good at it and no. It's just always a coin toss.
No. Well, yeah, you're almost 41. You think you would have like had a system by now.
Yeah, no. It's yeah. Every day is a miracle.
Yes, it is, dude.
Who used to say that?
I used to say it a lot.
No, it was like somebody's fucking gimmick on Facebook for like a year or something. I don't know.
Probably Roger Stafford. Probably turncoat of the pod, Roger Stafford.
Turncoat? Why? Because he's snitching to Cheque?
Yeah, he's snitching all over town. Now everyone knows. Anytime that there's been a breach in our sacred trust, I'm assuming it's Stafford. Staph infection.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's pretty loyal, I would imagine.
No,
we raised him.
He bailed on Grayson as soon as Grayson got laid.
Fuck.
I gotta say, I've had nothing but tranquility and bliss and solace up here. Besides the kids screaming and running around and a couple of whoopsies around the fire. Fucking Michigan has been so nice.
What do you
needed
mean,
this
whoopsies?
time. Susu almost falling in the fire. I picked up the wrong end of the fire stick. There's like a stick that you use to move around the wood in the fire. Mm-hmm. And I picked it up by the wrong end and burnt my palm. But
the one that was in the fire, you went for that end?
No. But I couldn't see. It was dark.
Ouchie. What about the fire?
It's not always in the fire. You can't leave it in the fire. It just becomes just more kindling.
No, I know. I'm saying the fire didn't provide enough light for you to not blow it.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe I'm dumb. Or maybe I'm just not risk averse. Maybe I'm willing to try other stuff that people won't.
Ugh. Thinking about Susu going head first makes me think about
Jesus Christ.
Cam at his bachelor party almost ate fire. He like passed out because he was partying and not eating like all day. And then he like half passed out and went head first and hit like there was like a metal rim around the fire pit. And so he hit that, and I'm sure it was pretty hot, but God, it could have been so much worse. And we're all tripping. We're all high on something. I think I had done some mushrooms and acid. and all of a sudden everybody had to be serious for like 20 minutes while we looked at him.
Yeah.
But
Now
he was all right.
imagine, I mean, Susu's effectively just as drunk as Cam, but she's drunk on like wonder and hope and innocence instead of like Miller Lite and Captain Morgan.
Her brain
So-
is small and growing. Cam's is shrinking.
Big and shrinking.
Getting
Exactly.
getting smaller by the minute.
For as wet as it is, you'd think it wouldn't be so dry. But and also imagine if Cam was just wearing a polyester dollar store fucking Ariel dress all the time. She's just constantly bedecked in the most flammable princess dresses that exist. So if she catches a little bit, she's going up. She's going up for good.
You have to smush her to put her out. So you just tackle her and then smush her, and everybody thinks you're tweaking. It's like, no, I'm putting her ass out.
Yeah, nobody knows that she was just on fire. They just see me laying on top of her and they're like, what's going on?
Rolling her, trying to cover all of her with you.
Then also because she's in that dress, when she is not on fire anymore, she's completely nude. So when I roll off of her, she's just that's horrific.
The fire takes like most of your shirt and pants.
Yeah.
So that's gone too. Jim's all pissed. Fuck you, Jim. What were you doing?
Yeah.
Tweaking in the bedroom? Meanwhile, I'm the hero.
Secretly eating another sausage in the kitchen to quote go get some cards. That's his move.
Secret eating.
Yeah, he goes up there and pounds the sausage and then comes down with a deck of cards and he's like, anyone want to play? As he's wiping grease off his face.
Yeah, the cards are all slaked with fucking bacon grease.
Dude, listen to this. So Emily's two brothers are here, Neil and Aiden, and we were around the fire the other day at night, and their nephews were here, Rory and Alex. Good boys, real cool kids, real smart, real funny. But Alex is 13, and someone brought it up. They're like, yeah, Alex sure eats bananas a lot, huh? And I was like, oh, what? You busted him too? And then Aiden was like, yeah, I walked in on him eating a banana late last night. And then right before I went to bed the night before, I went in there to fill up my water bottle, and he's just in the kitchen with the lights off eating a banana. It's like, what's this kid's banana deal? What's going on?
Yeah, does he have a reason? He's just like,
no one confronted him.
Why not? Those are for
what
everybody.
Supposed to say, yeah, hey, you've had 5 bananas in the last hour and a half. What are you doing?
I wonder, is it a growth spurt thing? I know that can. I remember that year plus where you're just like ravenous, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to eat like garbage every time, so he's trying to stick to bananas because he knows they won't kill him.
Maybe, yeah, he is a sturdy kid. He's definitely putting on some height, but maybe it's an Oschenschlatter's thing. I guess if your body does need potassium, Oschenschlatter's.
What
do
is
you know about that?
No, nobody does.
Oh, yeah, they do. Remember when you were in like 5th or 6th grade, and all of a sudden your friend, little Corky, who was like 3'10", comes back all of a sudden, and he's like 5'6", and he just had these giant fucking like doorknobs beneath his kneecap.
Mm.
Do you remember that? Oschenschlatter's, it's like from where your bones are literally like breaking at the top, like the bone heads are breaking to allow for more growth. So you just have these like bulbs right below your knee, and it was completely fucked. Alex Nichols had him horrifically. His were so bad that we could like hang a coat hanger off of the protuberance from his knee.
I guess I remember. I don't think I had those, but I guess I remember them being a thing, but I don't remember the name. Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Oschenschlatter's, I think.
Oschenschlatter.
Yeah. Oh, dude, by the way, how funny would it be to see Oppenheimer in Tokyo?
Jesus. Yeah, be an empty theater. Everybody's seeing Barbie, but we're watching.
Everyone's crying. We're just cheering it on. We go in there with flags like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, just waving them. USA, remember, we can do it again, you fucks. I think we have to go see Oppenheimer in Japan just for the bit.
Yeah. Maybe it's not showing.
It's probably not called Oppenheimer there. It's probably called like the Devil's Workshop or like a dastardly misgiving from the West. You know how they rename shit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me think of a time when I was in college visiting our friend RJ, who like was on the fence about letting us stay at his house for one night because of his fucking dumb
bangable
ex-wife.
Kids.
No.
He's like, if you guys are trying to go full Invisible Man in there, you better knock it off.
Yeah, no tweaking, no smoking.
Yeah.
When you show up, you can't have smoked for at least the previous hour and a half.
I'm gonna do a hair follicle test when you guys come in, and if you come up positive for THC or nicotine, you can't come in the house.
Of course, I'm sure we reeked. From Denver to Reno is like, it was probably like 15 hours of driving, smoking cigs, being gross, eating Arby's. But we went. I think I went and saw him in right after college, I guess. A bunch of us went and saw him in. I think he worked in Riverside, which we also just we drove by to get to San Diego. He was there, and we went. A few of us went out there, and I talked to this Japanese dude. I don't think he was from Japan, but I think he was of Japanese descent. And I was all drunk, and I had done a paper about the decision, to use the atomic bombs, and I was like, just like yelling at him, making him agree with me that it was necessary, that it was the only way to end the war, like a fucking 18 or 21-year-old dickhead. Japan wasn't going to stop. The emperor had to appear to be, fucking divine in his knowledge that they were going to win. And so they couldn't surrender. And so it had to be done. And he was like, yeah, I guess, And I'm just terrorized, like ruining this dude's night.
Yeah.
It's not a great moment as I look back, but and then that night we went to a bar, and there was a young lady that we went to college with who was like super horny, and I could have banged her, but I was dating someone, and so I didn't. And then she banged a rando in the bathroom, and I was very jealous.
Whoa.
Because it could have been me.
Whoa.
Yeah. What could have been
in the bathroom? That's so hot.
Yeah, I'll bet it was pretty hot. So that was a good weekend.
What'd she look like?
Red hair, had them, has like 6 kids now, keeps cranking them out.
They never lose them. That's the thing about having them. They never go away.
They can, but with these kids, they can't, they just keep filling up and then getting sucked dry and then filling back up.
Just like welfare in this country.
The circle of life. Oh yeah, cycling off the teat. Uncle Sam has no more milk to give.
We should see if we can get Gianna Michaels and Jim Cornette on the same episode, and just have Jim ask Gianna about her days in the territories. So Gianna, when you were working down there for the Bang Bros in old Orlando, did you ever come face to face with that guy Fart Knocker? Remember him? Remember that guy? He was like a mentally ill guy who, like, I think lived in the van, and like during intercourse he would pull out and just like fart on the poor woman.
Oh, dude, I haven't. I forgot
you know what
about
I'm
this.
About?
Well, sorry, I'm gonna switch gears, but the Gianna thing reminded me that at some point, like a month ago, Megan, I must have been gone. I was somewhere, Oklahoma or something. She texted me, who was that porn star that you and Sam like a lot? And I told her, and then she didn't say anything else, and I forgot about it. And I'll bet that's exactly what she wanted. But I'm going to have to ask her, what the hell? I wonder, did she just want to see this woman? Did she maybe jacket to this woman?
Did she nub rub to your former flame?
Is she a Gianna Michaels guy all of a sudden? Yeah, I forgot to check back in to follow up, because I thought she was going to say something like, oh yeah, she's pretty, or she's got him. There was no further dialogue. So what did she do with that information?
I think Emmy would be disappointed to know that I was into Gianna Michaels.
Why? Because
Emmy's
her own eyebrows?
Yeah, I think Emmy's like a high class girl who comes from Silver Spoon University, you know. And to know that I was, pulling my pangas to a real fucking dirt pig would probably bum her out. Because Gianna's like
uh
the king of the hood. The whole hood loves Gianna. Everyone loves her. That's what we need to do to fucking end any kind of like racial anger between the two sides, even the three sides. Get the Latinos
the
involved.
two races, black and white.
Yeah, there's two genders and there's two races.
I said something that got my ass hard in Humboldt, which was something about like how the only racism I'm against is white on black. Oh, and it was like, as long as you're not, or you can be sexist as long as you're not racist against black people. Everybody else, it's fine.
Yeah.
It was just, God, that was that Saturday set where I was just loosey goosey. I had so much fun. And I think the crowd did too. I think I lost them a couple times because it was just, I was just off the rails. But I didn't want to do, there were like, 3 names and a couple other comics went to both shows. And then just a couple like friends of the comics or whatever. It just felt like there were some people that had been there on Friday night. So I didn't want to do a lot of the same stuff. And so it resulted in it was fun.
Nathan Lund, Chaos Warp.
Chaos reigns.
Yeah. I love when you go off script. It's the best. That show in San Diego when you went on stage and you were just like, all right, you motherfuckers, I don't like you and you don't like me. So let's do this.
It worked.
Like, pissed right away. Yeah, it was great. I was in the back howling. Yeah, you were just like, all right, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. Let me show you how to do this.
I think the first thing I said was, oh, good. You guys came to a comedy show and you don't want to laugh. It was so, I don't know, you could feel it. They weren't giving Sharpie anything. It was a real arms crossed, show me what you got kind of situation. And I hate that, where the crowd acts like, if they haven't heard of you, then you're not worth a shit. And you have to like work really hard to get them. And then they no sell the first half of your set. And then they chuckle a couple, fuck all of that. So yeah, I cut to the chase on that one. What are you doing?
I mean, I just
looking up Gianna Michaels. Yeah, your face is illuminated now because you're looking at something. You're playing snood.
No, I'm trying to find the ad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to everyone who was pissed about that Podbean thing. They were trying to sneak one past us, and Becker fucking raised up on them and gave them the shit. And I really appreciate that. I love when Becker gets activated.
Yeah, what that sucked.
You know what I mean?
Did we check a box, or do they just, that seems sneaky that all of a sudden there were ads that we hadn't.
I think when we signed up for Podbean, we had no plan that we were ever going to get as many listeners as we did. So like us having this many listeners activated some like kill switch, some dead man switch, and all of a sudden all of our text messages from 2010 to 2015 were leaked into the cloud, and now we'll never be able to work in Bloomington or Portland again.
It's Secret Coffee. Have you drank that this whole time?
I forgot it was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
forgot about it.
I drained my shit like in the first 2.5 minutes, and
I've been up since like 7:30.
Oof. Yeah, everybody's on Susu time.
Yeah, Susu. Isla's here, young Isla, who's cool. She's like 2.5. Susu's 3. There's another baby named Aaron who I can't really tell if anyone gives a shit about or not.
29-year-old Aaron, little baby.
No, Aaron was born like June 1st, and everyone's kind of on the fence. There's still like a feeling out process.
She hasn't done anything cool that I've seen.
Did I tell you about Susu slapping her own ass?
No.
Oh, dude, I had a real like mission accomplished. I had a real like, yep, all right, that's my niece. I know there's no blood involved, but some kind of osmosis has occurred. Yeah, she woke up from her nap, and Emmy, we had to change her, and Emmy was like, all right, take your diaper off. So Susu's just nude, And she's like, Sam, I don't have no diaper on. I was like, I know, Suze. And she turns around, she says, look at this, and starts slapping her own ass. Look at
Whoa.
this. Yeah. And I was just like, I couldn't laugh even. I was just like, I was almost like crying. I was like, that's good, Suze. You're doing it. And then I later on that day, I was like, Susie, look at this. And I slapped my ass, not my bare ass, but my shorts ass. And she went, wow, you can do that? I was like, yeah, I can do it too, Suze. You didn't invent slapping an ass.
I thought it was just for kids.
Dude, I gotta say this. I know we have a lot of irreverent fun on here, but the whole Little Mermaid being black thing truly rules, because little half Arab Susu fucking loves the Little Mermaid, and God am I stoked that she can see someone brown who is a princess. I know that's lame, but Jesus.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
Dude, it was so sweet that she's just like, yeah, look, she's kind of like me. And I was like, yeah, she is. She is kind of like you.
It's also stolen valor because, like you said, she's Jordanian, and Little Mermaid is black, African American.
Little Mermaid's from East Cleveland.
Not cool, Susu.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what the
I
narrative
know.
could have been. Hey, you have white kids have a million other options, and also, yeah, like not all of the intentions are good. It's also like trying to corner other markets with these movies or shows. But yeah, the inclusivity is good, and all these fucking adult men who act like their kids are gonna suffer because they can't watch the new Little Mermaid. Put the old one on. It's insane. I hate all that shit.
I mean, having an opinion on it, unless you have like a little brown child in your care, is completely insane. Yes, it's funny to make fun of it and to be silly and to say, jokes about like how it might be difficult for certain mermaids to swim as good as other mermaids. Like that's all fine and dandy. But then you see your little niece just like stoked, and you're like, maybe this world is getting better.
People also don't understand. Like, my kid is a little crab boy, and he identifies with Sebastian, and they don't have a lot of crabs in films,
No.
children's movies or otherwise.
Yeah.
So he feels left out. Then they remake The Little Mermaid, and I say, Sebastian Jr., this one's for you. And then it comes out, and I tear up as well. Because my little crab boy is happy, and he says, look, it's me. I can slap my own ass.
Yeah, and he can't, though, because he has little crab claws, and he can't reach that far. But
he can reach. It doesn't make a good slapping sound, which is the whole thing. But
because his shell hasn't came in yet.
Yeah, so it's not as satisfying, but still, he can get something out of it.
And that's like me, when I was a kid and there was that talking basketball and Air Bud, I was like, hey, that's me. I'm shaped like a little basketball.
I'm just a head.
I'm just a head. I'm JAH. I'm Jaw. Dude, Shaggy does the voice in the new Little Mermaid for Sebastian, so that's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, they woke up Shaggy and gave him a big bag of money.
Why is it Shaggy?
I don't know, because he's like the agreed upon Caribbean voice for all of America.
Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose. That's funny, though.
Yeah. So can we talk about this real quick? When you land in Japan, what's our first move going to be? Because I'll be there waiting for you diligently, like the little dog that I am, waiting for my Lund to arrive. What's our first stop?
Food. Yeah.
Becker just waiting. Food.
Becker beat me to it.
Hey, Becker, we'll have plenty of time to eat karage. All right. Why isn't Becker in here? Why is he just eavesdropping? Where is he?
He's multitasking.
Yeah.
He's on a call with somebody providing poor customer service so that he can also remind us that he likes food. Okay. I got a little not nervous, but when you said, so you said that you can't really convey the size of Tokyo. I was like, okay, yeah, it's New York City. And then last night somebody said it's like 4 New York cities or something. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I got scared.
Don't be scared. You'll be with me. I know how to navigate that place. All right.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
were
lot of
there for a
friends there.
week 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You were there for 2 weeks?
I
No,
was in
because you
Tokyo for 8 days, and then we went to Kyoto and Osaka.
right. So yeah, you barely scratched the surface of Tokyo.
Yeah, dude. But like, it's gonna be great. I'll be there waiting for you. We'll hop on that train, and we'll get some karage. We'll get you some noodles. We'll get Bonzo some canned crab meat because he's a turtle man. Bonzo looks like the turtle boy from Toy Machine. If you guys are wondering who the fourth member of this crew is, we'll do a deep dive on Bonzo. We'll have him on the pod for sure.
Yeah.
Because we have to pod like every day we're there so we can fucking fill up a backlog of Tokyo memories.
Can't wait.
Also, dude, did you look at the temperature?
I know it's gonna be hot.
Please don't look at it. Just
I've
go in with
looked.
a blind eye. No, just forget about it.
I kept looking at Humboldt, and then I'd look at Trinidad, and then I'd look at Tokyo. And Trinidad and Tokyo are like high 90s. Humboldt, Eureka was heaven on earth, 60 for a high, maybe 62. It would always like cloud up and like rain a little bit, like mist, foggy mist would just like kiss you on the cheek and say, "Welcome to Humboldt." And then
Yeah,
you'd see a
it's
car
like
window that
like
was
an
shattered.
angel squirting. It's like, oh, I misted. Yeah, angels are girls.
I was getting tweaked everywhere I went by that beautiful Humboldt weather.
Dude, but I mean, the humidity, we're going to have to be, and also there's no AC in the Airbnb, so big deal.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding. I spent a lot more money, so we had AC.
Aye.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, we're going to have to like work in shifts.
To do what?
To clean each other.
Oh, yeah, to towel.
Because there's no showers. They're just a big tub, and we're going to have to all take turns in there. Washing each other's flaps and folds. Well, yeah, it'll be like when your little crab baby was born and we all took turns dipping him in butter. But we didn't eat him. And that was good. So yeah, we'll get some food, and then do you have any interest in experiencing what the Far East has to offer?
No.
Okay. All right.
Let's make Becker and Bonzo get yanked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask Bonzo's girlfriend, but I'm pretty sure she's okay with him getting milked.
Don't ask. You gotta ask for
like,
forgiveness.
Hey, AC, is it all right if we take Bonzo in to get his little noodle pulled? Bonzo will be like, "Oh, I'm coming. Gross."
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait, dude. I got 2 more days up here, and then I got to go film a thing at Sam's Club in Royal Oak, Michigan, and then I go to the Tigers game thanks to Stephen Burrows, and then I'm on that flight. I'll have 24 hours alone in Tokyo. Who knows what I'll get up to? That's gonna be nuts. Me by myself in Tokyo? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, when are the shows?
No one knows. Friday and Saturday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be over there, and whatever happens in that 24-hour periods between me and the red planet Tokyo,
you have to tell us.
I might. It might also be a sacred secret. I keep it in my heart.
Tokyo's in under glass, like in Total Recall, because the air's fucked. Don't go to Tokyo. Get your ass to Tokyo.
So yeah, if you live in Tokyo, come to see the shows at the Tokyo Comedy Bar. If you live in Australia, come see those shows. Tickets are selling okay over there, which is a surprise.
No, it's
I'll
not.
Be all over Australia.
They get 3 comics a year. They love it.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I'm nobody. So come see those. And then also just announced, I think, I don't know if it's out yet officially, but Friday, November 17th, you can see me and Nathan Lund in London. That's right, not London, Ontario, Canada, but London in the United Kingdom at the Leicester Square Theatre. Leicester. I think you pronounce it Leicester. Leicester Square Theatre.
Leicester.
I think that I said that, and someone called me a fucking unrefined hog who should be underground. living with the mole people who can service his undeveloped genitals. I think people said that about me. Yeah.
well, you have
Come
all
see me
the
in Leicester.
you have all the old world cities in like Boston where they they say Worcester, but I don't think it's Worcester in fucking London.
I have no idea. But I do know that you and me will be in London because fucking old Lumpy Lund got a work permit from CAA. So come see those shows. And then you can also see me all over. For some reason, we do very well in Estonia and Finland. And I'm coming to Helsinki. I'm coming to Tallinn. I'm coming to fucking Bratislava, Budapest. Come see those shows. We'll have a very nice time. Also, Laugh Boston the first weekend of September. Come see those as well.
Oh,
Lund, where are you going to be?
I'll be there. I'm
Hell
with
yeah, you
you
will.
a bunch. I don't have anything to promote in August, so I'm excited for you to be in Australia and for me to be in Trinidad, Colorado, dicking around.
Yep.
Laying
And when's the
low.
special drop?
Huh?
When's the special drop?
Yeah, I should probably start promoting that.
Yeah,
August
maybe.
10th on YouTube. I should have a premiere link soon that you can save to your clipboard on your phone, and then August 10th it'll be live. Very excited about the album art courtesy of Jordan Dahl. It looks great. We dialed it in. It's fucking cool. There's a shout out to Mountain on there.
I'll be able to watch it before anyone because I'll be in Australia. I'll watch it ahead of time and leave a bunch of bad reviews.
Thumbs down.
Yeah. Who is this guy? Who does he think he is?
This guy sucks. What is this guy, part crab?
Why is he so pissed to be on stage right now? What's his deal?
I had fun.
Also,
it was a good set.
If you want to see more good sets, join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth has $5 level. It gets you a bunch of free episodes that you've never heard before. Well, they're $5, but
full access.
Not $5 each. Full access to the whole thing. Also, the video that Pat made about Baltimore and Pottstown and Pittsburgh is coming later this week. So join up there. All that money just goes directly back into making this pod good and benefits you, the listener. And also, there was one more thing I was supposed to say. Oh, yeah, Lund, suck it.